Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. We're here for another episode of the Checkered Flag Show, right? And we will be talking in depth about Mercedes and are they in a crisis? Is this a crisis point for Mercedes? Um, they are being pushed to the very limit by Red Bull, and we need to discuss. I think it's time to discuss our Mercedes losing their grip on the title of the F1 title. But we'll discuss that further. Hopefully, we can get some of you on to discuss it as well. Big shout to my members so far. We've got obviously Talkman you. Big shout out to him. Who's a member already, and also big up Maisie as well. Maisie Hall, who's also joined the membership as well. Big up to her as a Featley Warrior level 2. If you want to join the membership, please do it by hitting the join button below. My link is also in the description as well. It's in the video description, but hit that link below. We've got loads of perks. I've also confirmed some special giveaways after being a member for so long. I should have that confirmed from Children's Liberty Foundation in terms of something like a shirt or a mug. If you earn the amount, if you pay the amount over a monthly payment, the equivalent of what it costs for a shirt, you'll get that as a free giveaway. To show our support and our thanks. So, yeah. Yeah. Um, Sorry. Hang on a minute. Hit the comments below. Big up. T.O. as well. Yank talking smack. How you talk, man? You big up, mate. Like members, obviously a member of the channel. Big up to you. I'm just going to where's Yank talking smack? I swear I sent you the link. Right. Right. There you go. There you go. There's the link. I'm also going to send you the preview link as well. Yeah. So I'm just going to quickly send. Where's the other one? I should have it. There you go. There you go. I'll copy that as well. Send that to you. Right. Big up, mate. How are you, man?
Doing good. Holy moly. Being in a Haas in this game is absolutely dreadful. Got absolutely zero in pace. It's about how it is in real life right now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a interesting day one for the Grand Prix. Of course, there's going to be two of them, so we'll have to see how not only tomorrow is in the race, but also the second round.
Yeah.
It was interesting to see Bottas. I'm wondering how that really happened because you don't really see that kind of thing happen where someone spins out and has the back end just kind of fall away while coming out of a pit.
Yeah.
Holy, how am I doing this? How have I? Okay, I've just taken. Okay, let's take it. Come on, let's take it. Oh no, okay. Pick a side, boat. Fucking signs, come on. How am I doing this? I'm currently P6. Let's go. Come on. I'm about to get past. Everybody else trying to get in as well.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, just gonna put that in the chat. But anyway, yeah, we're talking about Mercedes. Are they in a crisis, or is this just sort of a bad patch they're going through right now before, like they did in 2018, but they're gonna come back strongly for this campaign. So I'll ask you first. What do you see the situation with Mercedes at the minute? Because it looks like they've got a car that can compete in the race. Maybe in qualifying, not so, but in the race, they really push Red Bull to the limit.
Yeah, for me, when I look at Mercedes, I look at a team that I can understand your concerns because I know you're concerned because you've pretty much seen that they're kind of just going, oh, fuck off, we're gonna wait until next year to really have this car be challenging and be dominating the field once again. And I kind of agree. It's at that point where it's unfortunately it looks like Mercedes has kind of gone, we're gonna compete, but we're not gonna really push to compete as much as we have in seasons past. With again, we haven't seen them really. From what we've seen performance-wise, they haven't really upgraded the car. They've, there are only two things they've really done this year that have been of note was putting in, of course, the new gearbox for Baku, and then switching the chassis around for the last race.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and that weird wing they have for the street circuits, which really didn't work, to be honest.
No.
In a sense, but they've used most of their tokens actually. They've used most of their tokens at the start of the season to build the car, and I think that's where they've gone wrong. I think in a sense because I think Red Bull they've tried to keep some parts from last year and bring them into this year, whereas Mercedes have tried to go for like the usual, which is create a car from scratch, more from scratch than last year, and that's where they've got the problem. Is that do you think it will be easy for Hamilton as last year? Of course, it won't be. It's not going to be. It's going to be one of his toughest years. It's going to be like 2018, 2008 by title win. I still say he'll win it, right? I'm just going to put this out there. Like, we all said about like how big the gap is, which is what 11 points in the championship now.
I think
so.
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So at the minute, the F1 driver standings. This is going into a Grand Prix that's going to be soaking wet, by the way. Which anything can happen. Yeah. So he is the 29. Yeah, 12 points behind, right, at this current stage, right.
Yeah.
There's been a point where Hamilton's been 40 odd points behind, and yet won it with races in 2017, for example, and won it with races to spare. So,
I mean, like we know, we're halfway through the year.
That's even at halfway through this, and that's at the halfway point.
Yeah,
he's been that far off, and it wasn't until the next half of the season, from Belgium onwards, where he finally closed that gap down. So for me, I'm not panicked yet.
I don't think Red Bull should be really puffing their chest too much. I don't think Mercedes should be really worried too much. Like you said, we're not that far into the year. We're, what is this, race 8 or race 9 out of 23 races? I mean,
and to be fair, we would have topped FP2 if that time stood.
Yeah, exactly. So we have to look at the fact that we're not even halfway in. There's still a lot of time to go. But I think what makes it super difficult is not only does Mercedes now have a car where they've really gone from scratch and it's not as good as it has been and can't dominate as much. It doesn't have the DAS system, of course, but you also have Bottas, who is this is the most I think we've ever seen Bottas struggle in Mercedes.
Yeah.
With how he's been. He has never struggled this much in a Mercedes since he started with the team. And it's incredible because it means that
he's usually been consistent. He's been the consistent.
He's consistently the number 2, helping out, making sure that Hamilton can get away and stuff like that. But now he's it's going to be it's going to be a tough race no matter what for Mercedes with him getting this 3 grid penalty. It's going to be a huge effect because even if he gets P2 and qualifies,
you get a penalty for that.
Yeah, you got 3. Yeah, 3 spots.
For that spin.
Yeah, 3 spots for the spin in the pit lane.
You.
So even if Hamilton and Bottas go 1-2 in quals, it'll be Hamilton P1 and Bottas P3, yeah, or P4.
P4. No,
P5 because he won't get 2-3.
To be honest, actually, then I want Bottas to qualify on pole with Hamilton second.
Because then he just goes down to 4th, I think.
Yeah.
And then you have Hamilton go up to pole.
Yeah, and then he still has a chance of mixing it up.
I think
could you give a shout out to the Man United? Munzie, I can give a shout out to the Man United because I've been on there. Right, they are a brilliant channel. Right, well, I love everyone that's on there. Right, the banter's amazing. Right, the content's amazing. Right, and I'll tell you what, they're also very much a big supporters of this channel as well, right? Because of the charity work we do. Everything we make out here, 80% of that goes to charity. The 20% goes to keeping this channel going for you guys to keep the content coming. So they thoroughly support this channel as well. So, just having you on is in the chat is a privilege. So thank you. As well as everyone else.
I've been on the channel as well. I gotta agree. Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. I actually, speaking of the charity stuff, I got a reply back from Kipsta's account from his sister, who was super, super thankful and gracious about you doing the live stream for her brother. She was absolutely overjoyed to see. Because I messaged her the account, the idea, saying, hey, this is what we're thinking, my buddy's thinking of doing, and she went, that'd be absolutely incredible. So I know she and the family really appreciate what you're doing, especially doing the stream you did for them.
My pleasure. Right, because I know what it's like to be in that situation, and obviously not into that terrible circumstance, but be in a situation where I've had to have a transplant, so that's why it just hit home. So for me, so the only story like that hits home. So I'm happy to do that. And this is, as much as we raise awareness about liver disease, I like to just raise, and I said this to the because I spoke to the representatives of Children's Liver Disease Foundation, who've been on the channel before, who you speak to, and which is why I think it's funny when people say I'm a fraud. It's funny as fuck. When you see them, they've seen them. They've also been on the same stream. These people have also been on the same stream that these representatives were on. That's the funny thing. But you need help.
We may be out, but we'll be back.
We'll be back. Yeah, it's not as Arnie said it.
As Arnie would say, we'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, we also try and support other causes as well. And if there's a cause like that needs help, then yeah, by all means. And I will be working out like how much we made from that and sending a good portion out to the try and send us whatever we can work out has been made to that page.
Yeah, definitely.
So don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
as well. If look for it. If you go on CFC Dubois' Twitter, it should be on his Twitter. He's the one who made the GoFundMe for it. Go and donate. It's it's a really good cause. They had their son just pass away he had a heart condition that he went into surgery to have his life-saving heart transplant, and after 7 hours, his heart gave out and gave up. He didn't make it, and so his mother had quit her job to support him and help him, and is now without a job, and they're trying to scramble to afford living and afford paying for the funeral. And so that GoFundMe is basically completely 100% just to the family to help them survive and pay for everything. So make sure you go and donate anything you can.
Because obviously it's easy for us to say being in the UK, for example, because we pay our national insurance, and ours is at the free. It's not free, but it's free at the point of contact.
Yeah,
it's already paid through like the what people earn from the taxes and everything like that. But get the shareable link. I've just copied the link. If you also can't find their GoFundMe page, if you click on that link, that's the link to the stream, and in the description below is the link to the page, so you can find it via that way. So, but anyway, moving on, and yes, with Bottas for that free place penalty, I was impressed with how Mercedes came out today. I knew they'd come back with a punch. And if they could win here, that would be a psychological blow to Red Bull.
definitely.
Being the home circuit, being the advantage. I think even straight down a straight line in a minute, I think they're more advantage, but I think that's costing them in the second sector just a little bit. If we looked at comparisons, and it's like I said again, right? Red Bull look like they are stronger in qualifying on a single lap, but their race pace doesn't live up to what Hamilton can do with his tire. The way he manages his tires, I don't think anyone can live with that, and that's just down to experience.
I think Red Bull's won on having better strategies and having Mercedes faults. Baku was mainly they just won that because Hamilton wins that race if he doesn't hit the party magic button and slides off into turn one. He wins that race. And with Monaco, Bottas was well on his way to doing extremely well in that race if it wasn't for the mess up. And then, of course, the good strategy that they've had last race to be able to overtake you guys at the end. So, but without that, on pure pace, Mercedes still has the faster car. And with Hamilton, who's got his drones of experience, he's still the better driver. Make no mistake about it. Verstappen is not. And I'm Brethren John now, especially now that you're here, Verstappen is nowhere near Hamilton's level as a driver. He is not. The Red Bull drivers, the only Mercedes driver that both Red Bull drivers are better than is probably Valtteri Bottas at this point. But then again, I could probably say that freaking Lando Norris is driving a lot better than Valtteri Bottas right now.
Brethren John, you gotta come on because I saw you moaning on Twitter. I saw you moaning. All I'm gonna say is out of the two title contenders, who's done the most unsafe releases? Come on. Who shoved Bottas into a wall in Monaco? Who nearly took out the McLaren mechanics in the British Grand Prix?
We helped him out in the end. It's all good. We're like, as I commented,
he was that close to taking the mechanic
definitely
on your rear right out.
Oh, completely. I commented
I
on
saw
the
it live because I was there. I was there at the Grand Prix, and I'm like, and I had Verstappen fans down there, and I'm like losing my shit. And my mum was like, Do you mind if they turn around? I said, I don't give a crap. Right? I don't give a crap. Right? He's nearly taking mechanics out. Right? And I saw Horner's explanation about the thing. Right? I saw Horner's explanation about like this whole saga. Right? And he's going, oh well, it's taking away the competitive edge, right? Which is what we want to see in motor racing. No, we want to see competitive racing, but it be safe, right? If they're saying it's causing a risk, right, which it has done, because we have seen tires fall off, right, many a times trying to do sub.
You've also seen Mercedes not be able to take a tire off in the first place.
People saying, "What? Where's this? Where's this?" Yeah, I know, but we've seen this problem. People are saying we've seen this problem. They're trying to preempt it. No, I've seen this problem already since they've been trying to do sub 2 second pit stops. So all the way back in 2018, right? They had the problem back then trying to do it with Raikkonen and Bahrain, for example, right? And ever since then, it's always been the amount of times they've tried to do it under 2 seconds, and there's been a problem. So that's been carrying on for the last 2 years, and I'm sorry, it's got to get to a point where restrictions have to be put in. I'm sorry, but you might want competitive edge, and you might want competitive performance in racing, but I'm sorry, right? If we didn't have restrictions, you lot would make so much downforce of the rear of the car that you'd destroy the tires.
And you'd have your party mode.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Well, we would.
Everybody would have something.
The team would take things so extreme. Colin Chapman used to do it in the 60s. He'd take it so extreme that he would break the car and he would make it dangerous.
Yeah,
right?
There's
so that's why restrictions are in place. Right? So if it means they have to have, a 0.2 second lull, which means nothing, so we don't even see what 0.2 seconds is, right? What's the problem with that? Right, but go on. I'm probably going to hear the biggest excuse on the planet. Here we go. Go on, John. Give it your take on it.
Here we go, John.
Give it your best shot, because I've just made it quite easy. That safety comes first. But go on.
No, you know what? The thing is, okay. First of all, let me start by greeting you, good people. Hope you're good. And
come on,
yeah. So the thing is that for me, I understand that Red Bull has been always whining, going to FIA, saying Mercedes this, Mercedes that, that I know very well. And of course, yes, I understand.
Pitch,
I mean, we've also heard Red Bull that quite frequently.
Yes, of course, without doubt. But now the thing is that I know where this is coming from. The thing is that yes, of course, I know on the Twitter, on your Twitter handle, Stephen, that you say that remember, Silverstone. I remember, was it Monaco? Was it 2016 in Monaco
19.
And Silverstone in 20? Yes. And the thing is that let's agree. For me, I have two sides to this. Two aspects. The first aspect is that yes, FIA has been criticized for being, reactive rather than being proactive in terms of, when it comes to safety. But now, here's the thing. I don't know if you still recall back in Monaco, whereby we were saying that, a lot of people always complain that, I don't like Formula One because it's too risky. Obviously, accidents will always happen. But the thing is that, let's take a look. Out of how many races have has that incident ever happened. Yes, there'll be risks, but I'm saying I think we're now taking away the fun out of the sport. And also, the funny thing is that Mercedes complained, right, saying Red Bull. And I don't know if you read that whole documentary saying Red Bull this, Red Bull that. But now take a look what happened today. Funny enough, like Bottas in the pit lane. I'm sure you saw what happened. That's the the funny thing that happened.
Punished for it, so I accept the punishment.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
Hold up, though.
Exactly.
Hold on. Okay. Here's where I'm going to take you down. Okay, I'm a neutral McLaren fan.
Oh.
Okay. First of all, it does not matter if it rarely happens. You know what rarely happens? A car splitting in half. And guess what happened last year to Romain Grosjean? His car went in half, and it went into a giant fireball.
It doesn't matter.
But it was because of what?
It does not matter how little it happens. It can happen once in a blue moon, and it can happen literally once in 60 million years.
Once in the blue moon is too many times.
Look, I mean, I hate to be the person who does this kind of stuff, but look what happened to Antoine Hubert. One time.
Oh yes. Belgian.
One time. It literally
Spa, right?
One time. If a safety thing faults one time, death can happen. We can have another Romain Grosjean situation, but that could end way worse.
It can manage to find 20 things to improve the
but now here's the one thing that I worry about. Okay, yes, I understand safety,
just
but
make
now
a point as well. Who made the fastest pit stop in France?
Wasn't it
how much
Red Bull or Williams? Because it's either Red Bull.
What place did that get you? What place did that get you in the end? Where did you finish in the race in the end?
Yeah, but I'm just making a point here. Like they're moaning that it's affecting their most because we make sub 2 seconds pit stops. I said,
yes, it does. It does. So
it affects us as well.
You know who doesn't need?
Because this year.
You know who doesn't
it does because this
year make it sound like it's like, it's all against Red Bull. Oh my god.
Yes, because so far we've made five quickest.
But it's hang on, you're the only one that makes a fucking pit stop, mate.
Red Bull spent the last 4 years
out of 7 races. Sorry.
This is the first year where the most complaints have been against Red Bull and not against Mercedes by Red Bull.
Yeah, and is it a coincidence?
No, it's not
a coincidence at all. We all know what is happening behind closed doors. That's why
4 years
just rating their staff members.
Wait, I've got a perfect.
You spent the last half decade.
Hang on.
Ditching at Mercedes till they had nothing.
Connor, I've got a perfect solution. Connor, I've got a perfect solution to this. Right, this is after what happened with last year with the DAS and everything like that. Right, which we shouldn't be using this year, but because of you lot, especially with our party modes as well, but because of you lot. So this is how I feel right now. You see this? This is my little violin, and this means I don't give a fuck. Right? My little violin shows
I will say, at least we don't have to hear.
You can't even hear it playing. Right?
At least you don't have to hear about the fucking pink Mercedes.
Pink Mercedes.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, Dennis McLaren moaning about their pink Mercedes.
Yeah.
And look what they do this year.
You've ended up beating them in the end anyway.
Yeah. Well, because their drivers are fuck off. Their drivers are fuck off. Checo for all his grandstanding is.
It was the reliability. He won't really.
Oh, his reliability was trash. I mean, look.
Yeah.
The owner of the owner of the team is trash. So obviously the team's gonna end up being trash. They're
but they've just piked the head of Aero from Red Bull.
And it's funny because we're still third.
It feels to have your fucking have your team members pinched from you.
You know, it's still funny how we're still third in constructors right now. And I mean,
that's good, really.
And I mean, it's funny too because I gotta say,
wait, Connor, hang on, I can't see that far down.
You're not that. Hey, you're just one spot above. You acting like you're first. You're only second. You're still.
Yes, thank you so much for that.
Everything. You're second in everything right there.
The gap is so far down.
Hey, at least the gap's not as big as Arsenal to first place every single year for the past decade.
Whoa! Don't bring football into this.
We have to.
I will say though, on my list of people I hate in Formula One, the head director, the racing director for freaking Aston Martin.
Oh, yeah, team principal.
Yeah, the team principal is absolute fucking twat. I fucking hate him so much. I watch Drive to Survive, and every time he opens his mouth, I want to shove my fist down his throat. He talks. He tries to defend this pink. He tried to defend this pink Mercedes crap, and it's so obvious that they fucking cheated.
I try and structure these fucking shows.
Every time he speaks, I just go like this. Every time he speaks, I just go like this. Absolutely.
I don't want to know what you do with your right wrist.
No, and you're right. It's funny. It's funny how much a team like that cheats, and yet they still end up being absolute shit.
Yeah.
Like the Verstappen probably gets the fastest lap, and John's like, "Oh God."
I will say, you don't know how happy I got seeing Daniel Ricciardo get second place at the end of the practice today.
Oh yeah, that's him. He's
I'm sorry.
Oh yes.
Okay, you have to understand, I'm a neutral in this Red Bull Mercedes beef because I'm a McLaren fan. I have your engine is my engine.
Yeah, you're supposed to back us.
Yeah.
Hey, I banter everybody. I backed up Mercedes.
Well, if you want your engines next year, you better stop and start backing us.
Hey,
Come on,
please.
Help us out. Right? When you see Verstappen behind you, you fucking block him. Right? Just remember who's paying you. Right? This is what happens when you make a reliable engine. Right? You get teams to buy your engine to you, so they help you out.
Good.
Right?
It's so good.
Unlike some people
But hey, just make sure we can get P3 and P4, and we'll
how was Renault in a turbo hybrid era?
Awful. So fucking bad.
It's so bad they had to change it to Tag Heuer engines.
Come on.
You know, it's funny because for all their
relationship at the end.
When's the last time Red Bull actually won anything? I forget.
No. Their relationship at the end is like when your missus is gonna divorce you because you cheated. Right? You cheated. She hates your guts. She's only loved you for the money.
I mean,
she's taking her share. And and you know what's worse is that she's instead of like doing it nicely, she's doing it very long and taking her time with the divorce.
Yeah, slowly, keeping you inside.
Still sleeping in the same house, right? While you're trying to get rid of her. Right? That's how it was. It's the messiest breakup on history.
Christian on.
All you saw Max Verstappen doing, right, during the Grand Prix is doing this. Pulling to the side of the road because his engine's died.
Or, we can go back to Baku. I feel like Verstappen would be a great soccer player with that kick that he had into his tire.
I mean, for God's sake, even Ricciardo said his car's cursed at the end of his
you're bad. Red Bull has
to
know they're bad when the last time you guys won was when Vettel was with you guys, and he's now gone to Ferrari.
Yeah, 2014.
He's gone to Aston Martin.
He's gone to Aston Martin.
Yeah, 2014. Yeah.
And you go all the way back to Vettel. You have to go all the way back to Vettel to find anything worth showing.
I said to him the other day. I said, "I watched."
This is the season.
No, I watched the Malaysian Grand Prix in 2013, so I was having a transplant at the time, right? So I didn't see the whole multi-21 fiasco, right? I don't care this, that, and all that sort of fiasco about I want to be first, no, I want to be first, no, I want to be first, I want to be first, right? Because they can't actually tell their drivers where to finish. And you know what's funny is that I sat there and I'm thinking,
come on, guys.
I'm watching the Grand Prix and I'm sitting there and thinking, do you know what's funny about this season? He said, you're winning all these races and you're like, you don't know what's coming.
The fact that they won all these
races. What happened next season?
They won all these
races. See what comes next season.
Come on, guys. Is this like banter to Red Bull?
It is, because you mind it again. For God's sake. Right, just shut up and get on with it.
No, it's you. It's Mercedes who's now moaning about it.
We didn't say anything.
What happened to our rear wings? You know what? Do you know?
The rear wing fiasco again. Jesus Christ! I told you.
The rear wings first.
When you've limboed enough, let me know. When you.
But of course, now see what was it Toto? When he said that, we're surprised, to see.
I figured out his delusion. He's a Liverpool fan.
And you are what? Where are you?
I was wondering where the delusion was coming from. I was wondering where the delusion was coming from, and then I remembered that they tried to say they're the best. They're better than the treble '99 team after winning one thing in the first 32 years.
He's a United fan, Yank, right? He's a United fan, right?
Oh yeah.
No, that's why he's a Red Bull fan, because you've been waiting so long for a title.
Come on, guys. Come on. I think that's enough now.
You'll win now, but then just like Liverpool, it'll take another 32 years for you to win anything again.
We're back. We're back.
No.
Come on, guys.
We're back. How did last year
go?
At
the end of the season, they're just going to match what Liverpool do when they get into a title race. They bowl it.
Come on. I told you. Whenever we're playing against.
Look when Bruno scored that free kick in the FA Cup. It was a sexy free kick against y'all, right?
I remember that was like the 85th minute. That was just so Come on, don't remind me.
Anyway, that's
let's talk about what we did at Old Trafford, whereby we won. Was it 4-1?
No.
Remember?
No.
Okay.
I respect.
John and I will talk later about how sad
it was. Stream, right? I'm trying to find.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, that I'm sorry, that spin in practice, that was a comedy. That was comedy hour, wasn't it?
It's diabolical.
That is bad, isn't it? Like someone's gonna make a meme of that. It said like how to be a Mazepin.
How to be a Mazepin? No one.
101.
Nobody wants to become this.
For Mazepin, you think he's spinning for Bottas?
Nobody wants to pull a Gropey. Don't say that.
Hey, even Mazepin had his daily spin today.
I know Gropey always has his daily spin.
Oh God.
And Sonoda's twerking for everybody in the last race, and now he's actually looking like he's worth it in this race.
Well, I'm just going to bring up a couple of posts. I'm going to bring up a couple of posts I've done. As you can check this post, these posts out on the community tab page, right, and give your thoughts to it. Look, Sky, F1 team bosses, basic Christian Horner sits there and moans about, I can't do a pit stop no more, even though it's the same for everybody else, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Fuck me.
But it's you this time, Muzu. You whining every time. It's you.
I thought I moaned about Arteta enough. He takes it to another level.
At least they signed Tierney. No. It was Liverpool signed that actually ended up being good in the last fucking 2 years. How'd Kabak go for you guys? How'd that defender go for you guys on one?
Do you like this one?
No.
Like this one. Right, there's a little cliff here. Right, breaking news. Right, and I use a Mercedes one because they know how to do a pit stop properly and be safe.
So does Mercedes, and we still get third constructors with it.
Yeah, but when's the last time we actually caused any danger in the pit lane apart from in Bottas's moment? I'm talking about from a pit stop. F1's governing body are.
Has he froze?
I think so.
It's like, is it me?
Hello?
Steven.
Yeah, definitely.
Mercedes are finishing last in the...
Mercedes are shit.
Mercedes are going to be last in the constructors this year. Steven.
Perhaps let's talk about Arsenal. Because
the biggest signing is going to be them re-signing Tierney. The biggest signing is them re-signing Tierney.
The signing of the season, right?
Right. They're talking about being worried about how Man United and everybody else is doing on signings. And yet they have to worry. But Arsenal fans are saying we have to worry about how much City and Chelsea and United are going to spend, but they have to worry about how much Villa is going to spend because they took a player.
Yeah, true. Was it Bundia, right? Bundia, right?
You had one job. Take a player from a championship side, and yet you still let Villa take him first. Now you're about to pay.
Yeah, and now
£50 million for a £20 million player.
I apologize. That was me.
Very joke.
Did we see every race in 2018? He's finally run out of power.
We were just talking shit while you were gone.
Look. That's not my fault. We have 100% reliability. Just thought look at this. I just thought I'll give John a little reminder of what happened at the last Styrian Grand Prix.
And what happened to the last Baku Grand Prix compared to this year? What happened to the last?
Yes, and also what happened
that's the past now.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Yang. Because every time that's what he's always saying.
Don't forget the weather is supposed to be raining for access this weekend.
Yes.
Breaking news as well.
Breaking news: Flippy Lewis is off in turn 1 with a magic button.
The organizer for the British Grand Prix, for the 2021 British Grand Prix at Silverstone, confirmed a full capacity crowd for the upcoming Grand Prix scheduled for the 16th and 18th of July 2021.
All those fans on see Lewis Hamilton go out in turn 1.
No. We've had that before, and he's still ended up second.
No, hey, at least you'll be consoled by the fact that Verstappen's going off in turn 3, and he's going to lose.
The only way he's going to go. It's going to happen turn 3, right? And the only way it's going to get turned around in turn 3 is if Verstappen does it.
No, man. But you know what? Right. In the practice session, it was Lewis Hamilton who was, very good, very, very good. Yet it was Lewis Hamilton, who was always, facing problems on 10-3. And was it 10-10, right? Was it 10 or 8? I'm not sure.
Well, where Hamilton went off.
Yes, on 10,
if you went for 10, he would that time would have counted many top of the session.
You know who drives really well in the rain? You know who drives really well in the rain?
I'm still saying Hamilton is pole position and win this weekend.
Lando Norris is going to be able to
see it coming.
Mark my words.
He is driving like a man possessed this weekend.
Lando Norris. Y'all saw my fun fact. Fun fact of the week is that Lando Norris has literally finished every single race higher than he started while collecting points in every single race.
Yeah. Fair play to him.
He's literally never had one where he started in 8th and finished in 8th or something like that. He's always finished higher than he started and finished in the points.
He's improving.
He's a beast. Wow. He's gonna be a world beater in a couple of years.
Wow. I really cannot wait, but I think it's going to be a Red Bull weekend again. But now the problem is
straight.
Provided it does not rain, but if it rains, it's anyone's game.
Yeah, you're gonna spin
anyone's game.
Hey, over under on the amount of tires that Max is gonna kick this weekend is 2.
Yeah, and also then again, it's always going to be a key factor that is provided Perez, is up top, with Max.
He needs to not be a dumbass, and he'll be fine. Which he usually, you never know. The curse of the second seat at Red Bull makes you a moron. Just look at Albon.
Oh yes, I remember. And I don't know if you still recall at Imola.
The lights of Red Bull's Academy.
It's funny how nobody in Red Bull's Academy but Carlos Sainz is still racing.
I just said at the Albon qualifier, and I mean Albon got to F at the same time as Russell did, didn't he?
Albon got his useful as a fucking wet fart.
Yeah.
And his Russell was in that title fight in F2 with Albon and Norris, wasn't he?
Yeah, fucking Russell's a baller.
I'm just going to say these boy wins another championship.
Yeah.
Russell, Lando, and Giovinazzi, I think, are the 3 of the future.
Giovinazzi, right? Yeah.
Giovinazzi's been balling in that.
He's driving. And Giovinazzi, I'm really impressed. I've got to admit. Giovinazzi's been really impressed with.
Giovinazzi's been miles better than he was.
John, how does it feel like even the Mercedes boys dominating the F2 championship over you?
Sorry?
I mean, even F2, even he even lost in the F2 championship fight, right, with Albon and Russell.
Yes, mate. I know, but
it's all right.
Oh well.
I mean, even their football teams don't win anything.
But you know what, Steven? This year it's going to be Liam Lawson, man. Liam, we're talking of Liam this time.
No. It's going to be Tick.
Liam Lawson.
It's going to be Tick tomorrow.
Oh, come on, man.
Tick them. I'd say Tick.
Yeah, but he's going to provide the.
He pisses everybody off, but he's such a good driver.
He pisses me off, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would be pissed off too if you kept on getting beat, but that's actually why you're probably pissed off.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, you have to look at it as long as they're not actually just like dickheads, like Gropey and Sonoda, then being kind of a dick when they hit the track is not a bad thing, especially when you're in F1, because you have to be aggressive. You have to. I mean,
you have to.
I'll quote Ayrton Senna right now. You know, when you stop going for every gap that you can see, you stop being a racer. Just retire at that. If you stop going for every gap, retire.
Wow, it's just amazing.
I mean, and the funny thing is that seems to be Red Bull's motto: is just don't go for the gaps unless it's absolutely obvious.
Yeah, apparently.
Years.
Yeah, apparently.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Eh, Red Bull.
You're going to eat your words very soon. Wait and see this season.
What?
Red Bull is back.
It's going to spin out.
Ask Steven. He will tell you. Red Bull is back. Red Bull is back, right?
For the first
Isn't it right?
That time Hamilton challenger.
I know, right? It's just like Liverpool. It's been 32 years since you've had to challenge for shit.
Come on, guys. But we broke the case. We broke the case, man. We broke the case. I'm telling you, and we went on even to win, like the season.
Mate,
the season. Come on, guys.
Come on, it's on Grand Prix. Right, and let's be honest. If I want to make you a mistake, you want to win it. So, come on.
Okay. I'll give you better the doubt.
Red Bull finally thinks they're relevant for the first time in 32 years, like Liverpool.
We are. No. Liverpool is now, like I'm sure, like we brought a compelling case over the last 3 seasons. We won everything that was there to win. We won everything that was there to win. The Champions League, the Club World Cup, the league.
Oh, wow, it's a World Cup. What, do you want a fucking pat on the back?
The UEFA Super Cup. We won everything.
My mother could fucking win the Club World Cup with 10 of her buddies.
Look.
Come on, man. Come on, guys. What's up with you today with Red Bull? What's up with you with Red Bull?
You gotta look at this. Look.
What's up, guys? I think you have a hidden agenda today with Max Verstappen.
Look at the name. Look at the name. Look at the hashtag. Steven, at least it's better than like that quote that you once put. Is it Hamilton something Slayer? You remember what you once wrote at the time? At least it's better than that. It's okay. We'll take it, mate. We'll take it.
I mean, hey, John, let me ask you real quick. Who's the worst signing, Albon or Kabak or Thiago? All 3 shit.
No, you know what? I think like you said. Oh, I get it. I get what you say. I get it because like you included Albon. Oh, Christian on. No, but it's Toto this time. Come on, man. This time it's Toto who's whining every time. It's Toto. Come on, man.
God, did he say that he needs to be done? No. Has he said anything?
He wanted even to go, to protest. Don't forget about that protest that he wanted to do.
What protest?
All right, I changed my name now.
Sorry?
Oh, hang on.
I got my name.
Christian whines like a 2-year-old. Oh yeah, definitely, without doubt. Yeah, definitely. I know, but not this season. Not this season, because man, we got our shit back. Really, we got everything. Our house is in order, but it's total this time. It's total.
Hold on, you finally finished Mercedes. It took you fucking 7
How long
years.
did it take you to become relevant Red Bull? Like 30 years, 20 years? And you're still barely above Mercedes. You're still barely above them. This is the best score you've had in decades.
Come on.
When Red Bull start? When Red Bull start? 2005, didn't it?
Come on, guys. Come on. Remember what?
Whoa. Why is it you started in 2005 and we started in 2010? You won more titles, didn't you?
Guys, chill.
And actually, we didn't start in 2010. Don't forget the ones with Fangio as well. Don't forget the ones with Fangio in the 50s as well. There's the titles as well.
And just think, they would have like none.
Remember, guys, what Sir Lewis once said. It's not it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So that's all I can say here. It's a marathon.
He can say that because he's lasted ages. Like driver championships. We've won third. Well, if you want to count 1998 and not 2000.
I mean, Red Bull is just becoming relevant, but every single race it seems like, Max has never been on podium here. Max has never won here.
Come on, we're changing everything. Yeah.
Hang on. The only reason we've only won 7 constructors titles is because we left the sport before the constructors title was formed in the 50s. Right, 13 drivers titles, right, compared to 4.
Come on, man. We started. But
I mean that's like Chelsea. That's like Chelsea on a banter Arsenal with the amount of trophies they've got.
Chelsea can't banter anybody. Their fucking only reason they're relevant is because of freaking Roman Abramovich.
Yeah, definitely.
Spread your cheeks for the oil, daddy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They've won 2 Champions Leagues, and I'll give them that. But they still ain't won more.
They spent nearly 300 million to do it.
Yeah, just like what Man City is about to do. Like hundreds.
How about over $1 billion?
They spread their cheeks.
Yeah,
they spread their cheeks for the oil daddy Roman Abramovich. Simple as that.
Anyway,
come on, guys. Let's not forget about City. Let's not forget about City, because City wants to fork out about 200 million for Kane and Grealish.
Oh
man.
No, that's not this club because
at least honestly,
that's come from the club's money, so I don't really get it.
Hey, at least the owners don't look like they're being freaking putting it. It's funny because Liverpool's owners, it looked like someone had a gun to his head when he had that apology video for the Super League. I swear.
Yeah.
He really was forced on that one.
At least they apologized. At least we didn't go and protest.
Yeah, they apologized more than what the Glazers did, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. Fuck the Glazers. Glazers out. I hate the Glazers. Are you kidding me? No, fuck them. I hate them so much. I'm American, and they disgrace the fucking country.
Well, I want to
and guess what? We have American owners.
If we just forward this to preview, because I'm going to start the preview as soon as this finishes. If we wrap this up, we can go on to the actual preview itself. So,
I've got to head off. My girl's off at 11:30, so I've got to head off. But I hope you guys enjoy bantering each other on the preview.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for having me on always. It's been an absolute pleasure taking the taking the big out of Red Bull.
We're gonna be wrap up anyway.
Yeah.
Make sure to hit
the
button and subscribe button. Actually, I kind of just talk to you just off air just for 2 seconds as well.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. But yeah, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button. Make sure to hit that share button as well. Share the content out. I hope you enjoyed the show. As usual, try and keep it structured, but it just turns into a massive bantering session. But John, nice to have you back again, or have you back on for the pre's, and hopefully we'll be back on for the watch-alongs, qualifying the race.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in like 10 minutes time. Until then, bye bye.
Yes. Merci, les